good? What's up, Rohan, Nathan? Hey, what's good, Bryson, Angel Z? Good seeing y'all. So good seeing you guys here for this edition of Jesuit Mockery in Columbus, Ohio. What's up, T-Roll? Hey, Randy. Hey, Alex. Yeah, big mockery every single day. Living in this nation, especially in this state, is mockery. Always some kind of joke from the gang. Like how what? Lakers get their 41st win. Was it 8 months, 24 days from Kobe's birthday? And LeBron went 24 points, 8 assists. I mean, how? To call that coincidence, it just means you're being mobbed and you're stupid. Hey, what's good, Thomas? Hey, Angel Z, glad you like him. Glad you do, because I like him as well. I mean, you're in luck, because it literally is. I mean, you got to think about it. It literally is. Either I do this without streaming or I do this streaming. You know what I mean? Like, this is like what I'm doing is mandatory. It's no different than a fucking government child slave having to go to fucking indoctrination school. Like, it's like even for me to be more serious. So this is gonna be happening. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's like that's what I'm saying though. Like, sunny, clear day like this, I get anxious when I'm not outside. You know what I mean? Like I just gotta be out here. So it's like it's always happening. So definitely stay tuned for more, because unless I can't stream anymore for whatever reason, it's gonna be more. And of course, there's a big possibility he's here on fucking YouTube, but Twitch that should be Gucci at some point. We'll see. We'll see. Still can't really read the chat that well because of the sun, but that's how it goes. 64 date. Who's dead? It was good, Randy. It's a 64 date. Tell me by the numbers. You know, death, killing, murder, blood sacrifice. Guys, the blood sacrifice numbers are going to be with whoever's dead tonight, because they're always doing that. So yeah, if y'all can look at this bed. Shit. Fucking camera flew off the tripod. Jeez. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's like the perk of having a shitty phone, to be honest. Like, it would suck to have like a nice, awesome phone, and then you get fucked up. Let me tighten this too. Yeah, it might get reported tomorrow too. That's just the thing. Or both. I have one for today and for tomorrow. We're gonna head down to Livingston even earlier today. Take this street. We haven't taken this way before. See the Ohio neighborhood. But I think it's gonna be like this all week long. So I'm planning on doing this every day this week. I'll try to, you know. The thing is, like, I don't know. The thing is, like, with stuff like this, even if my legs might be sore or whatever, it's like if I just head back out the next day, it's like I don't even care. That's why really it's easy to do this every day. And I don't go far either. That's probably the biggest part. I don't go far. Okay. The whole bike's like around 20 miles or something. Which on a bike is nothing. It's nothing. It's like 10 miles an hour for 2 hours. It's pretty much what it is. Or 15 miles an hour for like an hour and a half, really more so. I don't even go that fast on this. UFO decodes today. Oh, thanks, Nathan. Yeah, good. Thanks for that sound check. UFO decodes. Yep. It's just ridiculous how they're now bringing all this extra UFO propaganda. Like, clearly it's an agenda. But no one cares. Everyone just falls for it all the time. Hey, Deanna. Good seeing you. Welcome back. Always good having you here. UFO spotted 60 minutes. Yeah, it's BS. It's just so annoying how it's all government information. I think about it, if I don't believe this, now I'm like the whatever. Like it's crazy that you can be a conspiracy theorist now for not believing in UFOs. I mean, how crazy is that? I mean, you shouldn't be called that either way, but you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, look at this. Again, guys, if I ever hide someone, just unhide them. Because I'm trying to fuck with my charger too. That's why I kind of want to go and come back. Because like, I don't trust the battery in charging. My phone never charges. Let's go through here. I hope you guys are definitely having a good conversation. So I can't even be in half of it, but they wore that UFO shit. This shit. The CARES Act, yeah. They wrote that UFO shit in the bill before Trump left office. Yep. Ionizers and electromagnetic oscillating osmosis UFO. Exactly. Nice. Two Truck 187's got a new video. Awesome, man. Yeah, you definitely gotta check your stuff out, man. Two Truck put out a lot of information on Twitter as well. This is awesome. It's like 80 degrees outside. That's like to me like the best, man. I like 70s too, but once it's 80, I mean, because then you get an 80, 90, 100, it's just all good. It's just all good from there. High. I mean, it doesn't get 120, 110. Well, now it doesn't. I'll be surprised it keeps spraying. It probably will. I guess stuff like good weather. I mean, I like the heat, feeling hot and everything. Not like overwhelming, but when you're on a bike, it feels great because you get the freezing. Water bottle. You gotta have one. I don't think I'll ever bring one. I don't even drink that much water in a day. If I brought it, I filled up with juice or something. And then also don't want to drink shit ton of juice from it. Like, there's anything wrong with that, but I just think I would need to. I just have to hydrate throughout the day and it kind of stays on me. Found the 64. Charles Grodin dead at 86. Charles Grodin equals 64. Oh no, 33, 72, 18, and 74. Wow. They killed 64. Again, he died at 86. Nathan, didn't we not just say that we're gonna get the blood sacrifice numbers for sure? That's why Lair said it's gonna be the numbers for blood sacrifice. We'll find them immediately. Blood sacrifice 86. He dies at 86. I mean, do you literally see how I could just be on my fucking bicycle and just? I mean, again, it's not just me. I mean, we're all solid. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. Like, I mean, I could just. That's how in your face their coding is. What I'm trying to say. You could just be on a bike ride, chilling outside, not even looking at the propaganda, not even looking at the rituals, but you're like, oh yeah, the blood sacrifice numbers will just be there right away. Because they always do it. And he's dying at 86. Blood sacrifice equals 86. Getting 86. I mean, it's just so obvious. It's so clear. I mean, it's just so specific. That's why people deny this, just showing how dumb they are. News from 24 minutes ago. I mean, this is stupid. Randy literally said looking for 64 for kill rituals, and then Nathan looked it up and bam, this guy. Unbelievable. Buying an 86. It's just incredible. Hey, what's good? See? Hey, what's good, Marcellus? Welcome back. Today's gonna be not as fast, but we're soon. I mean, guys, there's like a point of no return. Once I get out here, I can't turn it off. Unless some shit happens to me. I mean, there's also like a motivation thing for people. It's all about, having your shit ready, like having the last two roadblocks or the way to go outside and do something. My trick is to bike out as fast as I can. Not as fast as I can. On a good day, yeah. Because the further you get away from home, right, the further you're away from home, then the more likely it's going to say, well, I've already came this far. I mean, I don't really want to turn back anyway, but it just eliminates any sort of like BS like that. Like, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that, all these little laziness things that go on in your head or whatever. If you just start doing it, you get really far into it. And you just can't turn back. You just feel weird turn back. But I mean, see something like BS, right? Why would he do that? Hey, what's good, Brandon? Nothing much. Just biking. My charger even came out. Let's see where we're at. 88%. See, granted, it's not draining that poorly. I feel like that's how it was yesterday. Like, I just barely charged. Hey, what's good, Adam Ads? Not much, man. Thanks for being here. Guys, I'm shaking this shit around. I'm trying to plug in my charger. But that's why I'm honestly like, I think I could just make the whole trip without doing this. Because, like, here's the thing. I plug it in, it's charging, and then I move, like, 5 feet, and it's, like, uncharges again. And I feel like last time was pretty much, like, we weren't charging like that. It was just more like, you know what I mean? Like, by the time this ride's over, the battery would be good. So I might just do my normal ride. And maybe I won't even have to fucking... Well, last time I literally left at 90% without the battery packing. I mean, I don't know why that day was like that. But maybe I'll do another test. Maybe I mean, the battery's good to have, but I mean, if I can't even use it. Like, I'm not even charging. That's the thing is, I'm not even charging still. It's the point where I don't even want to keep fucking with it. Look at all these people. Fucking sellouts, man. Why would you... Again, all the people working there, wearing this shit in their face outside like this. Look at them. They're all wearing it to the parking garage. Or wherever that was. I think it was a parking garage. It wasn't H1 Children's Hospital. I'm sure it's owned by them. And that's what it makes me think. They probably have some kind of rule to their slaves that says, hey, slave, like, you got to wear this inside the parking garage too. You get off everything that we own. So that's what happens. They own everything. They buy up everything. Like OSU does the same thing. That's what OSU says on leased property and their properties. And guys, we saw this yesterday. You gotta, do their things on lease. I don't even know if this is with the mask and everything. Whatever rule they had, they were mentioning leased property and property. And it's like, guys, OSU leases property like all over the city. Like, I mean, that's just the fucked up part too. So, like, that's a lot that they're talking about. Just, we lease this, okay, here, obey our rules. And guess what? As we explained yesterday, we saw, if you're not a student there, you're above all their BS. I mean, you're more free than the students. You get to enjoy their campus and everything. That's what we'll do today. We're going to go there again, enjoy the campus, not worry about the BS, because I'm not stupid. They're going to expel me. I lose my chance of getting my little piece of paper that I've already gotten from another school. So, that. Yeah, guys. I'm going to retape. I might have to retape this. I'm going to take a little break around here. Retape tape this charger. At least helps some. I mean, I'd rather not have my battery run down. You know, I'd rather have it work the best it can. I also didn't check the chat anyway, so I'm gonna find an alley to pull in and chill. There's a kind of a park around there, I think. But yeah, anyone just joined the chat, I really can barely read this. Every time it's talking to me, which is fine. I'm pulling it here. It's some place I've never been, so it's content. '86, yep. Dying at 86 with the blood sacrifice numbers. Do you remember, Randy? That was literally what. As soon as you mentioned that, Randy, the first thing we mentioned was we're gonna see the blood sacrifice numbers. Jesuits also equals 86. Yep, Brandon. Jesuits 86. Dying at 86 years old. Nice. Just sent to Ben. Your friend in Florida also sent link. Good. Oh, this is I read a bank. I don't know what this is. Oh, fuck it. I don't care what it is. Let's see if I have the tape too. Yeah, again, it's just like we can literally predict with accuracy not only what they're gonna do and when they're gonna do it, but how they're gonna do it. Countless times. That's why, like, honestly, that's why I don't care to predict things for people when they want me to. I think to me, part of me feels like it's like a trick. It's a mind game. So they want to see you get wrong once or maybe even twice and just say, oh, it's just confirmation bias. How do you know that they're just looking for a way to say shit like that. That's why I'm kind of really like feel now about that. Because there's been way too many predictions in this community. Way too many. Coronavirus vaccine 86. Nice. Hey, what's good, Eric Catherine? Good seeing you, brother. Please tell me you're around on a horse today. You're riding around on a horse today. No. I don't think I can have a horse. They probably need some kind of permit, and you probably, $1,000 a month permit or some bullshit just to even have a horse and ride it around the city. I'm sure that's how it is. See, I'm gonna have to fix this. I'll fix it with it. Up. Heisenberg 56. Riding bike, fishing and hiking with y'all. Nice, Cuts One. Perfect, man. Thanks for being here in spirit. Also, being outside. I think that's the also ultimate way to enjoy these streams is also being outside because I'm like, you're also experiencing outside. Like, sure, maybe not the same smells and sights, but at least you're outside. And it might even be better where you're at. I mean, if you're hiking and fishing, you're probably in a better spot than I am. Look, I'm in some fenced area, some neighborhood. So you're even a better spot right now. WWE Flex. It was good, Eric. It was good, Eric. Not much, man. Nice, Jay. You're gonna try not to laugh at Zach's angry rants with water in your mouth. That'll be fun to watch. Let me know. I can't wait to see that out. 421 was the 82nd prime. That's when this guy who died was born. That's also the day Prince died. That's also Queen Elizabeth's birthday. Another actor. Queen Elizabeth, another actor for the Jesuits. Okay, 82%. I think we're good. Hey, what's good, Rob? Hey, man. Good having you back. We're going, maybe we can head, I mean, we're going to go to High Street anyway. I just think going from here isn't the worst. Yeah, this street's not bad. Grant Avenue. This is where H. Children's Hospital is also. Right named after Ulysses S. Grant, who they have a statue of at the State House. See, this is the part where it's just crossed, man. Hey, nice. On break at work. Good. Thanks for spending a break with me, man. It's awesome. I guess it's like, you know, it's like my break activity. You know, after, this is what I usually do, like after work. You know, like do this. Yesterday it was a little gloomy, rainy, a little cold. I didn't go out. That's like my natural rest day. You know, that's I use nature to rest. If the weather's not the way I like it, I don't go out. Let's few and far in between. Oh, maybe I'll go out, but I won't go on the bike. I mean, I can go to things outside. But then like, but that's how it is because then like I can go 2 weeks straight, or maybe like out of 2 weeks I'll do this like 5 days. Or each week's like 10, 12, 11 days. Maybe sometimes all 14 days. I mean, easily. But then it's nice to have that like rainy day or whatever, where I'm like, okay, well now I get rest. I think that's just how it's supposed to be. You can always just like change your intent. It's like I don't even do it because I don't do that intense ass exercise shit. See, I think that's what they want to promote because again, we live in a instant gratification society. A society of people who want now. They want shit to work now. They can't wait for anything. They can't do anything long term. They have no long term mindset. So they say, oh, starve yourself and then like do high intensity interval training and you lose all your fat. Of course you're gonna lose a bunch of muscle too. Although they'll tell you that you do this, and this, and yeah, sure. I know if you use the muscles, you won't lose them as much. But if you're not eating, I mean, still some at least. But again, I feel like they tell you these things to stress your body out, to make it weaker, and they're preying off like your whole like I don't want to work out, I don't want to take the time to get in shape or something. You guys are telling you, if you just like ate right, that's all you have to do. You don't even need instantly exercise. To be honest, you ate completely clean, ate all the right things. In terms of just weight loss and like stuff like that, like looking lean and feeling good, you have to eat well. Maybe move around a tad bit. That's why all that high intensity interval training to me, unless you're like literally using it for like a specific purpose, because you're like an endurance athlete or some shit, or a burst athlete, that shit is not good. Because I do it naturally, like if I have to pass someone or pass something or like catch up to something on the bike, that all like is what that is. It's just like I just do it naturally. When it happens, when it needs to happen, as it should be in life. Right, like in life, when you're in the jungle or whatever, maybe you see somebody's coming after you, or you're trying to hunt down something. You finally gonna hunt down it and run after it. It's like you're doing that every 30 seconds, every minute. You're probably doing that every like 5, 10, 15, maybe half an hour or something. See, I can't turn my brightness. I think that's a terrible idea. It's already bright as it can be without getting obnoxiously bright where it drains my battery too much. Hey, the truth. Oh my god. Yep, our reward mechanisms are hardwired for hunting. Exactly. It's true. Which to me, it seems like that's why they have all this programming to make people not want to hunt for food. And slash, they like structure things where like they have these barriers or ignorance and lack of whatever. I mean, there's a reason why most people don't hunt. I mean, like for me to hunt here, I can hunt. There's things to hunt, but like as often as I need to, I guess. I'd have to go out to the country, which is not far from here, man. I can get out there and do it. But I can't do it. But I guess it's not as like immediate. And again, it's just like the tools and know-how. Again, it's not even making excuses. It's just like they made a society where you take your food. I don't want to say easier. To be honest, as a senior hunter, it's much easier to go out and just hunt his food than even go to the grocery store. Think about being in his car, go out to the store, park it. Especially now, maybe if he falls for the agenda, he put on the fucking diaper on his fucking face and go inside no FBS, stand in these stupid fucking lines and shit, dealing with people. So why do all that? We just go out, hunt your food, and go home. Clean it out. All you're doing is, you're putting all your different pieces away. All you deliver, might save some of the blood you prepare. You might piece the rest of the meat up and the organs, and you divide it up and figure out how you're going to bring it home to your family. You're not sitting there bagging shit. And then, taking bags out your fucking plastic bags out your fucking car and then dividing and putting the things home away in the pantry and shit. Think about it, it's very easier to hunt. Show her the 56 code. Who? The girl who's fast? That's on the chat. I heard the high street. I haven't mentioned it over there. They're just been now. I guess we're already almost at short noise. I mean, these rides are so fast. Like, you would think. Like, every time I tell people how far I go, they're like, "Oh my god!" Like everyone's acting like I go so far. It's like, no, I don't go far at all. If I want to go far, I go in the Old North, and I'll be there's shit out there. Both your parents said to. So when people are addicted to whatever's in the meat, yeah, there's a lot of toxins in it. Well, mainly in the fat of the meat, and then like in the liver. These are all like these just farm raised animals. See, that's just the thing. In all these supermarkets, they give you shitty meat. Like if you want to get quality, good ass meat, you gotta go to a farm. That's another thing. Like they just make like you can put in the work and effort, but you need like the money, the time, and the wherewithal to like eat clean in this nation. They make it this difficult. It's not difficult, just again more steps, and they know people don't want to take all these steps. But I think those steps are ultimately worth it. Or you're supporting a local business, two, you're eating cleaner food. I mean, I hate how they freeze half the shit though. That's also my top issue. Like, when I was going to the farmer's market, their meat was fucking frozen. I'm like, well, I mean, it's better than nothing, but I'd rather not eat frozen meat. I mean, the thing, all the shit you're killing in it when you're freezing it, like, stuff that should be in your body unharmed. And then it tastes worse anyway. That's one of the main things. There's a reason why Gordon Ramsay always fucking yells when shit's frozen. Like, that kind of the fucking point. Sure, he's an actor for the Jesuits, obviously, but like, the guy's a point. At least with the frozen thing. to travel. How are some of you truth seekers? But to yeah, Oceana Lakes. I don't know, man. I don't know Oceana. I mean, I don't know, friend. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I can say to that. I don't know because I'm as perplexed as you are. I think it's a weak will, honestly. Like not to be offensive, but it's just a weak will. I mean, weak will, and again, they go long term thoughts because I'm sure they ration. Well, my friend got it. This person got it. They seem okay, so maybe it won't be that bad. I mean, that's what you're thinking, obviously. So I mean, you're not thinking like what can happen in 5, 10, 15 years. Like again, this is a nation of people who do not do that. They don't have any sort of long term thinking. So like that's why they fall for things like that. It was good, sinister and diligent. It's good, man. Got the Masonic through the hidden hands. So the troopers through the hidden hand. Well, this, the whole one hold it wrist type of thing. I'm sorry. You see so many people standing around here and there. It's mostly these people who do that, though. It's still like I swear it's a hidden hand reference. It definitely is. That's why they're always doing it across the nation in all these photos. You just pass with fucking Freemason. Like, guys, I think this is gonna be the way the route I'm gonna do. It's like figure out. Like, I'll try to fix my charger before I think I'm doing it more. Like, this is fucked up. Like, there's like those point. It's to the point where there's no reason to even charging the car. We're at 74%. So we're at 74% already. Like here, it's like almost at short north. That tells me that. See, I don't know what happened last time. I really don't. But that's telling me that I might not need this battery pack for this particular ride. Which will be good at times when I like, especially when it's 90. Like I don't know, wearing this bag is not bad, 90-degree weather, but it is so nice not having a bag up all that long. So maybe I'll try that the day it's 90. I'll like go out 100%. Maybe run my phone like battery saver mode or something and try it. Because it's not charging right now, man. It's not charging. It's not like on and off right now. It's just not charging. It's not charging at all. We're at 74% right this far. Yep, 74. Sonic 74. See, Karen Connections, CC33, Karen Connections, see, CC33, Karen Connections. Oh, Jesuit. My thumbnail made you nervous. That's hilarious. I don't even know why. It's because I look serious in it or something. I mean, it's like before you start the stream, it just says, hey, we're about to take a photo of you real quick. I know you can flip it around, but I know thumbnails of people get more views, so I don't mind doing my face. But maybe I'll start smiling. Maybe I'll do a soy boy face. And then attract a couple of soy boy ass people, and they'll be like, oh, he's like me, and they come, and then we wake them up. So yeah, tomorrow I'll do a soy face if I remember, and then I'll do them until someone says stop doing them. And by then I'll probably do only one episode, and then anything that's relevant. Like if there's like a soy day in America, on soy day I'll do the face. Maybe if you spend a little bit extra time in Short North, I'll do yeah, maybe all my guys. Short North, if you haven't noticed, where we're going now is where all the soy boys fucking hang out. I mean, granted, it's where everyone hangs out. So if you do the math, most people here are fucking soy boys, or at least a lot of them are. So since everyone's in Short North, you're just gonna see them there. It's just like you see everyone. You see, transgender people. You see that. You see, truth seekers, homeless people. Man, everyone's up there. But maybe my Short North specific episodes, I'll do that. Soy boy face. Maybe the day we go inside one of these restaurants or something up here, I'll do the face. And I'll order some, I'm not going to order any soy drink. I'm not going to poison myself. You need to fast. Man, it depends on, I'm sure you probably have a reason. There's definitely a reason why. So my thing is, depends on how severe the reason is. I've been thinking about that too for like certain like internal healing. And I try like eating certain things and that, but like I wouldn't mind trying it to see if it worked. That's the things I like to do. That's to me that's the biggest thing I've heard from it is like the internal healing shit, like things that like inside your body that you really heal. It's like why not like if you're gonna be taking painkillers all the time, you're going to these surgeries and shit, but you can't take a week off eating or whatever. I'm sure you might lose some muscle and shit, but you can run like that. Again, like, I'm for self-experimentation, but there's some limits. Like, I mean? Like, clearly what the government's doing to people, that's off limits. Right? Like, your body's not a fucking simulator. It can be, but yeah, your body's the real deal, right? It's not like it's a simulator where you can just, like, fuck around in. It's like, think about it. It's like you're trading in a simulator where you can take, a million shares of some low float, and then when it pops up, you sell to make like $5 million. Like that's not what your body is. You can't be taking risks like that. Not much in real life, you couldn't do that. You would lose the entire stock if you do that, and you would lose money. Unless someone with more money would step in, or actually, I mean, you could still do that and make money because you buy strict on the shares. When the market's extremely hot, you could probably get a lot of shorts to want to cover. A lot of people to buy. I mean, that's essentially what these market makers do anyway. It's literally what they do. They have all their money, they pump these things, squeeze out shorts, get buyers to step in, and then the stock goes higher. The crypto, or whatever it is. Build some discipline, yeah. That's always my reason for a lot of things too. I mean, that's definitely one. That's my thing for a lot of things. I mean, even like as much as school, I'm like school and shit. It can build, and by school, I really mean like master's, PhD, like school that's pretty much, in a sense, like people kind of do because they want to at that point. I think it should build discipline. And especially I hate being in the military. I don't condone that whatsoever. But being in the military builds discipline. I mean, all that type of shit does. Fasting's no different. But again, that's kind of what I'm saying. I mean, if you want to build discipline, then why not just even do that? Like, I'd rather fast than be a fucking New World Order agent in the military. You can say, oh, it's a different type of discipline. I mean, do you want that type of discipline? To be honest, trading, I mean, day trading is what built me the most discipline. Everything I've done. That's for sure. That's if you want to build discipline, that's also what you can do. Now, I'll let you know real quick whether or not you built it or not. Yeah. Yeah, good luck. Hey, Randy, if you start that, good luck, man. Definitely, I'm always, hoping people can do what they want to do. Of course, if you feel really weak and sick, and you're like, I'm sure people say that's how you're supposed to feel, but I mean, I feel like I really listen. Like, if you literally feel like you're gonna die, and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? And then you just can't do it, then I think, it's okay to quit, because you can always just do it again if you want to. But there's plenty of people in this community who fast all the time, so I know they'll be able to definitely guide you. They're probably talking to you right now in the chat. So we're in Short North. There's Border Collie. Our Border Collie has special gematria. Because we saw the Border Collie in that one, Joe Biden has Border Collies. It's like, by the fucking numbers. No, okay, no, it wasn't Joe Biden's dog. Okay, so don't scratch. I've been mad. I remember it was some Border Collie and some Ritual. It was all by numbers. I don't remember if it was Joe Biden's dog or not. I could have been. I think it was, man. Because Major's, I swear, Major's a fucking Border Collie. It looked like that one we just passed. So, again, these dog breeds are by the numbers. The gang uses them for the rules. Chunky and oh, I thought it said Chunky Amanda. Chunky Armadillo. It's like a a boutique fashion, like I guess like the type of hippie type of shit people wear now. That's like 2021 version of hippie stuff. That's what these this. I mean, it looks fine to me. Honestly, I don't mind this stuff. I mean, I don't wear it obviously, but it doesn't look ridiculous. This is my mind. It looks artistic. I like it, but that's what the store is. So again, that's the type of people that you'll find up here. You know what I'm saying? People who wear shit like that. But at the same time, you find everyone. I mean, I don't even think it's even fair to say. I really feel like you'll find everyone up here. I mean, I think Short North kind of has something for everyone. But I think a certain type of people do kind of congregate here versus maybe other places. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it could just be all the college kids. That's what they all are these days. I know you've seen them. And sometimes it's hard to kind of lump people in one thing. Unless you're lumping them to be some clueless fucking losers who fall for these Jesuit agendas. That's easy to lump them into one because that's literally what they are. That's literally what they're doing right now. And you can tell, and they're wearing it on their face. Although to be frank, I've barely seen anyone with it. Sure, this guy over there. But at least these people maybe had, yeah, sure they got the thing in there, whatever, the jab. But and kind of what we thought would happen. Go get the jab and be like, oh, I got the jab. I don't need this anymore. FedEx ground. Rituals. Although I do gotta give FedEx credit though, because on their mandatory mask sign, they say that they literally put in parentheses unless medically exempted or whatever, and they don't really bother you they never bothered me when I walked in there either. So like FedEx doesn't bother you with that shit. Sure, that New World company, this whole shit is from FedEx. It's their agenda. It's their stuff. Dr. Fauci's their actor, but at least from that type of perspective. Ampersand Asian Supper Club. I need to try this place. Asian American Pacific Islander month. See, this is probably some of that Asian hate propaganda. Just playing off of it. Essentially the thing is, I don't care if they're doing that. Good. You're using the propaganda to get more customers. Good. That's why I've been telling people. There's many ways to profit off the propaganda. It's not profiting off of the Asian. No, this is a ritual. You know what I mean? It's in the media because of the agenda going on. Let's sip on the Tolo Fofo in honor of the village in Guam. Vodka and tropical juices. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, propaganda. Exactly, Bryson. You understand it, man. You do. I'm going to try to charge my phone while we're standing here. It's going to shake a bit. But maybe I can't do it. Something like it's like fucking impossible to do. Let me check my back real quick, man. Just in case it's the thing. But I don't even know what Telefofo is, but it's probably good. Guam. In honor of the village in Guam. So what happened in Guam? There's probably something. Just like what's going on in Burma and shit. It's probably some shit like that. Some village genocide thing that the government's doing. Or maybe some burning. So it's some ritual from the Jesuits. Whatever happened in Guam, it's some ritual from the Jesuits. 100%. And these people are making money off it, which again, I'm not shaming them. I'm saying good. You know how to use the propaganda. Again, people are asking, how do I make money off this propaganda? How do I benefit off of it? Do you see how Ampersand Asian Supper Club is benefiting off of propaganda right here? It definitely brings in customers. It brings in Asians as well. And look, we're at OSU's campus. A lot of Asians here. A lot of Chinese people go here. So I'm sure it's attracted some Asians. And good for them. Fucking being smart. I'm not saying you have to do that if you don't want to, but sorry, I don't, if someone's profiting off this shit, I don't give a fuck, man. Yes. Because guess what? That's one person that's not gonna go to Starbucks. So you can go to Ampersand. So that's a win for humanity. You gotta think about that. Like, if you don't pull these people in, the government's gonna pull them in. These people love to consume. They love their guys. They're worthless eaters. Like it's true. This is a city of worthless eaters. No pun intended with people coming here. I'm not making fun of people coming over now, but I mean, again, these people are unhealthy. They eat poorly. Worthless eaters, and they love to consume, constantly. So if they're gonna consume anyway with the Jesuits, you might as well pull them to your place, give them something a little healthier too, better to eat, better to drink. Like the time at the big line at McDonald's, exactly. Fucking funnel, literally like a traffic jam in the McDonald's line. I was like, what? And it was just so sad because it was on High Street again. There was like a couple beer gardens there. There was another place. Guys, there was literally like three good restaurants just like around them. And again, I don't care if boozy. You can literally call ahead, order something, and then pick it up. And hell, with COVID, I'm sure one of those places will probably bring it to your car. Because that's what a lot of places are doing. So you have no excuse. I mean, places will bring the food to your fucking car now. And look, see, even look, Michael's Good Boy Diner. I'm sure they bring shit to your car. I don't know. I think so, though. You see this? And a lot of people go here because they're not stupid. They go to not McDonald's. Oh, here's Scully's. Someone asked, "Where's fucking Scully's?" Look how blind I am. I mean, I pass it every single day. I know it's. See, it's like, something's no different than these people. But Scully's is right here. It's like a nightclub, music and diner. Yeah, it's more like a music and it's like a nightclub. That's not the way. It's not the way. That's not the best for it. It's not the best for them to call it. It's like a diner, music place. You eat and listen to music and shit. The Scully's is right here. I pass it every day. Someone asked me, I was like, "Oh, I don't remember." Yeah. Well, now we're all learning something. Tobacco grand opening. 10% off glass bong. Nice. So you know what they mean by tobacco, obviously. So this got called that because the federal government essentially makes them. So a new head shop on High Street, that's like the third or fourth one. I mean, I think having your head shop on High Street is good branding. I would definitely do that. It probably costs a lot of money. I mean, but the thing is, to make it a head shop, like it probably costs as much as any other kind of business on High Street. So like, it's essentially like a perk. Like, you know, someone else, your neighbor's paying the same amount of money, but they don't get that type of extra branding. Like, who cares if Condado's on High Street because of the name? Condado's is taco place. I think the tacos are pretty good. Some people say they're not that good. It's like fake Mexican, but it tastes good. And it does, like, well, sure, like, the guys who own it, they support this agenda, honestly. So that's why I don't like them. Oh, no, it wasn't that. Well, I think they do too, but they're the ones not letting their workers off to go participate in the George Floyd protest, which again, it's stupid. I get it. The thing is that the owner came out and said, yes, this is a fucking ritual. It's propaganda. It's bullshit. I'm not losing my work power because of the fucking bullshit contrived nonsense with Black Lives Matter. Right? If that was his reason why, cool. And maybe that's his reason why he didn't articulate that way. But or he's just been a complete dick. You know, like, why not let's someone else work? But honestly, like that, I'm sorry. I mean, fuck all that George Floyd shit. Some of these people are just so clueless. I gave a lot of people the cards, but we still haven't heard anyone call in or say, "Hey, I'm sorry, guys." I mean, it's kind of pathetic, but I gave a lot of people the cards, the information. It's like a year ago, and we haven't heard from any of them. Have you ever anyone call in and say, "Hey, like, I got someone gave me this card in Columbus," or anything? Like, no one has mentioned. Okay, it's possible that they still found this work and they haven't called in yet. It's possible, but you know what I'm saying? It's like most of them just threw the card away, or looked it up, say, "Oh, this is conspiracy nonsense," and then just threw it away. Didn't care. You have a lot of cards. Yeah, nothing came out of it. And it's like I know it's like a business sense. The thing is, we're not selling anything. See, is the thing with like a business is like, I gave a lot of cards to sell my product, but no one, yeah, because everyone has reasons why they don't want to spend money. I don't want to spend money for this. I'm broke. This or that. You know what I mean? Like pulling the trigger. Here's just the thing: when there's money in the line, you literally have a different part of your brain. Like I know that the amygdala fires off more, like other things. Like literally another part of your brain fires off when money is involved. That's why it's always that kind of gate of selling things to someone because you have to get them to spend the money. So, and for some people in their brain, some people are more detached from money than others, and like that part of the brain is barely isn't as active. But still, like the fact that we're not selling anyone anything, we're not saying spend money to do this or that. That whole barrier is out of here. That's just also why I'm like perplexed. That's why it's just a cognitive dissonance. These people don't want to admit that their sports games are fucking fake. That's really what it is. It's the emotions. And then think about what's the emotions? The amygdala. So it's the same part of the brain firing off, maybe just with a different type of frequency or something. So yeah, now I think about it, it has to be the same. I mean, sure, there's probably little bits and pieces that are different here and there, but it's the same general part. Part of the hippocampus, the memory part, probably gets all fucked up too. And I mean, think about it, we need to get some MRI technology or something, maybe some one that's safe. That's not like fucking with your, find some way to scan these people. The thing is, guys, we can even use these people because we need a real test subject. We need real sheep, and we need to scan their brains when we're waking them up and see like what's. Because I'm not even kidding. Like that's what helped our research a lot. You see what parts of their brains are firing off or slowing down. Like, you can literally see the retard. You can see their brains retard on screen. As we're trying to wake them up. And then maybe you show it to someone who's already awake. We have someone who's, because someone will probably wake up and actually be interested. You see what their brain looks like. And you'll probably see a pattern with the brains of all these fucking retarded idiots who deny this research. You'll see like the same things dull, slow down. Maybe they can make their lights up even higher than other people's. They're more emotional. Like that's critical information. I don't have an MRI on this technology. If I did, that's the first thing I would do. And then we can show them. We can see you're denying it. See what your brain's doing. And the thing is, the scientists will literally say, "Yes, your brain should not be doing that." I mean, scientists will back us up. They'll be like, "Yeah, I mean, if it's dark in this part, it's because you're not using this part of your brain as much, or whatever." But if you should be. And scientists have already written shit, studies showing how, provable studies showing how our research is legit. And then people will have visual evidence that they're fucking retarded. That's essentially, it's a long-winded way of saying we have visual evidence of showing how retarded these people are. That's essentially what we'll have. And maybe I go on eBay and find an MRI machine. Maybe they're not even that expensive. You find some surplus equipment, maybe for a couple stacks, a stack or two to buy one. I think it's worth it. I think it'll be fucking worth it. Hey, you racing the chat. I haven't read chat in a minute. It was racing. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Do the science. Don't trust it. Do it. That's all I'm saying. Oh, hey, Ben. Welcome, Ben. Good research, man. Good information. I'm glad you're always calling in, too, when Zach's live. Because you always calling in with good ass shit. Absolutely. I mean, Cut's got 2 strikes. I don't know what. How long have you been doing this? 2 strikes, 5 minutes after they posted. Wow. Nice, dude. Yep. People are so used to getting robbed, they can't understand the concept of free. Hey, Freedom Seeds. Oh, different Ben. Oh, well, different Ben. Just, so awesome. Glad to hear it. Thanks for being here, too. I really appreciate you enjoying this day with us. Look at this pavement. What are they doing here? All this pavement. This is new. It smells good. It smells toxic. You don't want to be breathing this shit. I don't think. We're almost out of here. We're heading on the nature path today. We'll take that on the way back because we're gonna do that a couple days. It's really nice out. And I think I have enough battery for it. I mean, this just not even charging, man. It didn't even charge me. I need to do something. McDonald's. No, all right. Just like that, we're at the end of the path. Actually, the next street. Well, it's just up here, and I turn around and go down a nature path. And it's just so simple. You know, pre-measured, pre-timed bike ride. If people want to fuck with me here. Oh, thanks. 4444444. The yellow cab number. Okay, sonically around the yellow cab. Yeah. I appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, please keep talking in the chat, cause yeah, every single day I just like want to Google Glass more and more and more. But then if I have all that, I need like a legitimate new phone. There's no way my phone can run a GoPro. So Google Glass. I mean, I'll just be like just completely strapped to the T with like Jesuit technology over my body. But if it's to interact with the chat and do this, that's fine. And once it starts damaging my body, which I will immediately, then maybe I'll stop it. But it's gonna. I mean, once you put that shit in your eyes, I feel like it's just not good. Think about all the blue, like that's thing with VR, man. You're in VR all day. You're just eyes that close, all up in the blue light and shit. Like if they had VR with like a blue light, you know, the glasses, like on the inside of the VR, you should be able to pull that down. Like have like a visor thing you can pull down, and all of a sudden now you have a blue light blocker right there. It's not the healthiest option, but it's way better than the other way. That'll be nice. Mobile Mini Storage Solutions. This is the Ohio State University's campus. Oh. I think we'll bring over here. Try to charge my phone. Although we'll be fine anyway. We'll see. If I'm like 40, 30, or 30%, I might just not take the nature ride home because it's gonna take longer. And I'd rather make it home. If it's 51%, I mean, if we made it here from 100, yeah, I think I should have to go back the normal way. It's whatever. There's just more people. We'll see. Maybe we'll go back another street though. Maybe we'll go back towards Goodell Park. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go back, but just down High Street. Unless someone wants to see it again. Yep. Your body, your choice, man. Want to paint your body green? Do whatever you want. Can't get to the Jesuits without getting through their gatekeepers. Facts, exactly. Well, that's what I'm letting everyone know who's acting for them, who's telling you, you know. Again, I think the easiest way to tell the gatekeepers are the people saying it's not the Jesuits. I mean, guys, again, I think it's just like seeing how they operate and knowing that that's what they're gonna do. Like they're gonna send some agent to say, "Oh, what's up, the Jesuits? It's this, it's that. It's anything but them." Like that's what they will do. They'll pay someone at least 6 figs a year to even do that. Again, they can pay someone a lot of money to like fuck with us. So, but things they don't have to pay anyone that much, but they're capable of doing it. Yeah, bring up Bryson. Really good work, information. Really young coder. Really good producer, musician as well. Yep. People who divide or distract. Some may just be their agents, not knowing some are. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely the Jesuits. Exactly, Steve. It's not even a question. I mean, you guys saw what Zach shared yesterday with the 84 hospitals, are going after people who owe COVID bills as little as $201. I mean, guys, that example's up there with everything else, with just the examples that make me speechless and say, like, what the fuck am I still doing trying to tell people what's going on? Like, literally, those are examples that make you want to get, right? But I mean, if there's things that made me want to quit, it's that. Because and not quit like I'm tired of doing this. Quit as in like, do I have to keep doing this? Like, shouldn't people like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I sitting here trying to even tell you guys that it's the Jesuits with that type of example in existence? I mean, it's just incredible. Clutch one says his stepmom's a Jesuit. You think they are terrible people, so you totally feel it. Yeah, they are terrible. They are. Jesuits suck, man. Always this bullshit agenda with these people. All their actors are annoying. Always some mockery. Always some just giant mockery. All roads lead to what? Rome, exactly. Lead to Rome. Again, it's just like I hate how that saying exists because why do I hate how it exists? Because it exists and it's true. So why am I trying to sit here and tell people it's the Jesuits? Like the thing is, the same person who would say all roads lead to Rome is the same person who you show it's the Jesuits. They'll just deny it. Oh no, man, no, it's not. It's the deep state. It's Hillary. It's the red, the right, the left. That's all that's all their mind knows. They think that there's nothing else. Like it's right and left controlling the whole world. Democrat, Republican, because they think that the Democrats are lobbying with the world leaders or the Republicans are doing it, right? So anything with like China, Russia, they think it's what a American political problem. When it's not, there's no such thing as an American political problem. It's all a play. That's what I'm saying. American politics is that fake. There's no such thing as a political this, a political that. Sure, a political narrative, all that, but I'm saying like none of that stuff is real at all. It's just the consequences are. Your uncle's a post-personal pecker puffer. One of their ancestors, though. That's how their parents were programmed. Yep. It's true, Amy. Calling it Freemason, Zionist, the cabal, this is vague and it's service to the truth. It's obviously the so-called Society of Jesus. Exactly. Exactly, Steve. I've always been calling these Jesuits out from the beginning. And I always never failed, try to never fail. If I didn't mention them, it's because I guess a rare time I forgot or something. But yeah, Freemasons, the Jesuits, the Zionists, who's all in bed together, all the Jesuits. That's like the main organization they're using. Exactly, they run the Freemasons at all anyway. Exactly, and then the Jesuits are formed by who's. I mean, that's the thing. They're all essentially the same to me. But I have no problem being specific, telling them it's literally the Jesuits. Oh, that's the cuts. That's great. No, I'm glad you're sharing. Dude, these personal things help us understand. So I appreciate you sharing that. Thank you. Yep. It would be a crazy world if everyone woke up. It would be. Masons are the enlisted ranks, exactly. All roads lead to Rome. I mean, that's really the saying. That's all we need. I mean, we know all roads lead to Rome, so we know that all these organizations have some connection to the Jesuits, to Rome, to the Vatican. And then again, we know the Jesuits. It's all coming off some old world shit anyway. That's just the thing. Like that's why even the whole debate and who's what and who. Yeah, it's good to know who's who and what the Jesuits are doing. But you know what I mean? Like, I mean, before the Jesuits, the Templar, Babylon, Phoenicians, like all that stuff. It's all relevant. Like you can keep going back and seeing who's really responsible. But that's one thing with the Jesuits. It's like I think the thing is, but we gotta be in the present. Who's mainly responsible now? It is the Jesuit order. It's just that easy. They're responsible. Of course, other secret societies are involved with them, but if you can point fingers at the Jesuits, you're not doing the wrong thing. Like you're accurate, you're on point. Like you can point fingers at the Pope and at the Superior General every single time and not be wrong. I mean, they each only know their parts. We are way more informed than they ever sell out. Exactly. The Jesuits took over America in 1868. Probably was what the Feds. Well, the Jesuits have been in America before the Feds were. So I don't know the whole takeover. Maybe they had probably some ritual then to make it more official. Because they were here when DC was a Catholic colony. Hey Sarah, what about Opus Dei? I mean, I'm sure it's connected. I can't tell you much about that now, but I'm sure that it's all connected. Yep, Reese. If there was this Tower of Babel, then they're responsible for that. Whatever, because they were around back then too as some other organization. Hey Sarah, welcome back. So good seeing you. You guys, it's nice to sit here and look at the chat. So I'm gonna get back on my bike. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe I'll head towards the trail and then, because I can always get off the trail whenever I want if my battery starts getting lower. Yep, ETN by the numbers. Guys, I just thought on July 15th, it's going to be a Kobe Bryant ritual. Because Kobe being Bryant 157. Or Kobe Bryant, what's one of the two? Kobe Bryant, Kobe being Bryant 157. Los Angeles 37, 157 to 37 Bryant. That's kind of came to my mind. What is the mission, purpose of the Society of Jesus? To control the minds and infiltrate as much as possible. They're the biggest intelligence empire. They really want to keep world order and bring about the New World Order, which is here, killing out the population, having a global surveillance police state, all doing it by the numbers. All while being here saying that, they're helping this, they're donating to this, they're being good people in the world. And again, they're deceptive. Ends justify the means. That's what they believe in. Ends justify the means. So obviously, for them, the means is to the ends is to control, infiltrate, be a dominant force in this world. I mean, he literally says on like their Wikipedia page and a Catholic Church's Wikipedia page that they've been a dominant force in the shaping of Western society. And it says right there in the encyclopedia, which Sure, I'm not saying blindly believe Wikipedia, but I mean, how can you deny that? That's why I don't understand when people say it's not the Catholic Church. Like it literally says on the Wikipedia page that it's not. You know, how much more direct do they have to be to you? I mean, think about it. The Pope. You're probably somewhere where the Pope literally said the same thing. The Pope probably said in his own words how, well, by his own words, you know what I mean, the words of his Jesuit employers, because he's just an actor, that, the Jesuits are powerful, or the Catholic Church is powerful as they've done a lot. Maintain humanity over under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. There are 9 other goals. Read them. Yep, exactly. On the Georgia Guidestone. It's Georgia 44. This is from, put out there on March 22nd, 1980. I'm not wrong on the year. I mean, it's just funny. It's just someone new that think I'm like arrogant how I'm talking. No, guys, I'm nonchalantly talking because I don't know what to say. I mean, you have to understand this gang is doing this shit every single day. Every single day, it's some ritual, some tribute to these things with the Georgia Guidestones, stuff like that. You'll never talk to them again after how they treated you. Good, man. They're gonna stand your ground. It's respecting yourself. Because I don't believe that people have access to you, right? Like just because they're your family or whatever. Like if they treat you like shit, because I think we're going back down High Street today. We're at 42%. And this shit is not charging. So I ride this bike fast. I can make it home. If I bike fast, I make it home by on the Veterans Day. That's at the scenic route, probably not. But I'm probably gonna turn off my phone, take some con swabs, some alcohol, rub, like just really scrub the contacts. Look at this guy. I don't think you guys saw him. The guy's wearing a fucking diaper in his car. Fucking Matt diaper face, old ass dude. Like, why, man? He's in this minivan by himself on OSU's campus. Was like no one around. God, man. Maybe we can catch up to him, but I don't think so. It's like he realized we'd see how retarded he looks. He's ashamed. Fucking yeah, I don't think I caught him on camera, but he had his black mask on and his silver minivan. Yeah, he's gone, bro. On a road bike, and I'd have this gear with me. I'd probably catch up with one. I mean, it's still possible. If there's a red light up there, it's possible. Look at my chest. Look at this guy on the bike, though. Look at that shit. Look at that helmet. Okay, the helmet. I'm not calling him out about wearing a helmet. I think that's safe. But I just mean like I'm telling you what he's wearing: the helmet, the mask. I mean, what if he's wearing a helmet literally because he's, what I'm about to say? Because he fucking has to, because he's fucking, it. That's what I'm saying. It's another fucking loser with a fucking diaper on his face too. He's passed. So that's what 3 now. Oh, this guy ditched us. The guy with the minivan. But I kind of want to be around the campus a little bit more. But no, I'm not gonna play with that. No, fuck that. No. Anything I don't do, we do for guys. I'm gonna be out all week, all day, all week. So not all day, all week, but all week. But for an hour or 2. Well, look at some other time. Nothing we haven't seen before, but that's my head straight home. Oh, no problem, Skate Life. No problem. Always glad to share. Share, document. Yeah. I'm glad y'all are here with me and you enjoy it too, which is nice. And it's very mutual. You guys like the tour, and I like sharing, and I like being outside. So everyone's, it's a win-win for everyone. Well, I say almost everyone. I'm sure someone, wants. Again, I don't blame them either. Probably wants to, look at some CNN, look at some Jesuit propaganda. But guys, again, I'm thinking about my health. Like, this has been way healthier. Again, it's not a permanent fix, right? It's not like I'll never do it again. First off, I tried like for 2 days doing it. I sure I could try to fix it, but I couldn't even do it on YouTube with OBS and YouTube, whatever's going on. So I couldn't even do that if I wanted to with YouTube. That's also why I'm doing this. But it's a nice break, like not fucking my eyes up, not sitting in front of a fucking screen for just another like chunk of my day. And I think it's just a good break. Sure, I have this phone screen, but I can barely even see it. 89% of what I'm looking at is not a screen. It's like outside. Especially when I stand up to bike, I can't see the screen at all. Which is also why maybe it is good not to have these Google glasses. Maybe I'd just rather stop, take breaks and look at the chat or something. Having the Google Glass, you just introduce, once you have the Google Glass on, you're just looking at the screen all day again, and it's the same thing. Screen in your eyes all day long. Oh, thanks a lot, Steve. I appreciate you. I really do. You too, Sophia. I appreciate both of you. Thank you so much for the feedback. It means a whole lot. I'll definitely keep writing. Especially with my battery being low, maybe I should just keep writing. But it is hard to kind of ignore the chat because the chat is fucking awesome. I always read. So I'll be reading the chat still. I'm already reading a little too less than I think I should be. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed this. It's definitely organic. We see different things, we see different people. Real. Think of it, we're seeing real fucking females. Isn't that great? Like ones you're like, sure. We've seen some fake ones too here, but I think it's just like something you can't take for granted. Look what we see every single time on the fucking computer. It's just like fake ass BS all up and down, or questionable shit, things that you can't 100% prove. You know what I mean? But like out here, it's real fucking people. I'm sure they're programmed. They're, you know what I mean? It's way better. They're smiling. So little shy looks in their face and shit. That's natural stuff, Not this BS you see on TV and CNN. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, Nikki. Oh, so good seeing you. I didn't even know it's you. Hey, Nikki. Always so good seeing you, Nikki. Although the stream is almost over because I'm at like the 30% range and I'm heading home. Oh no. The fuck. These people are just scared of what? That guy's having a good day. Sunglasses on. Not wearing a fucking mask. But those three people walk past. They're wearing like, again, don't you see the dichotomy? Sorry, we're all human beings. We all have a brain, right? So what makes me and the two people we passed different than the three people we saw that just had the mask on? Do you you gotta think about these? Well, you don't have to think about these things because you already know the answer. So in case you want to try to think about something, think about it. We're all the same people. It's fear. It's fear and BS. Right? Like, I'm not wearing one. Those two guys aren't wearing one. Those two girls, I don't think they're wearing one. But then if these three people just taking it, it's like, God, man. It's just... Oh, here's the high-up pet shop. On High Street. Hookah. That's next to the Domino's Pizza, too. That's not an accident. I'm sure they have to pay extra money for that, too. I won't be surprised. I guess Domino's Pizza. We're on Domino's Pizza Street. It's just called High Street. Domino's Pizza runs the street because Domino's Pizza is run by the Jesuits. The Jesuits run Columbus, Ohio, and they run High Street. That's why, by extension, this is IKEA. This is IKEA Street. This is Chipotle Street. This is Pizza Hut Street. This is Pizza Hut City. It's a corporate. You get it, corporations of big banks. They run the state of Ohio. They run the United States of America, and I mean, of course, other nations as well. Just being specific right now. Kroger right here. So this is Kroger Street. This is their street, their city. If you own a business on High Street, you're paying taxes to Kroger, not the hippie hut, not the hippie hut. The hippie hut's paying their taxes to Kroger. They are. And you're asking again how? Because the Kroger is run by the Jesuits. They reference it in the movie too, where Marty was stuck in Biff's garage and Doc came to help on a bicycle. When they were filming Back to the Future, they couldn't keep track of where Christopher Lloyd was because he would leave the set and go out riding his bike. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Can't blame him. I mean, that's what I would do too. Why would I sit on the fucking set the whole time? I would be biking around. Well, I don't know. Maybe California it's harder. Maybe LA and Hollywood it's harder to bike around. Like, maybe you can't. I don't think you can be on a sidewalk over there. I think a lot of places you can't bike on the sidewalk. Or either you can, or it's just one of those things where, like, you literally, like New York City. Like, I doubt, like, how, like, even if you wanted to, right? Like, you couldn't. I don't think there's so many people. You literally could, even if you're allowed to, or whatever. Which I used to say saying that like it's fucking authority. But that's how it is. NYPD would be on your ass immediately, probably, to find you. Here. I've had a cop yell at me once. Go fuck himself. Hope he died with a false flag. But no one fucking cares. Not to mention, like, I'm gonna be on the sidewalk when I want to. Again, like, I do it for my safety, based on how things are going on the road. I don't go on the street just to be in the street. Not to mention, all you do is slow down traffic and just waste everyone's time anyway. Yeah, these people waste enough of their fucking time. I'm not gonna waste any more. It's like a Cardano. Pick up and see the host. See, look at this. This is bullshit. That's why I don't like these people anymore. Always just supporting the agenda. Please practice safe social distancing. What are these? The drinks and the like. I don't know what these two things are. Ghost or something? Or pepper? I think they're peppers. They're peppers. Because this does have like spicy. There's full thing about spicy though. It's not. I mean, it's good. But it's American spicy. Let's look at this. Retarded. Please, social distance. Condado. Tacos, tequila, margaritas. See, like fucking kids in kindergarten standing this far away. Let these people pass first. I'm not gonna be my mic fucking. Guard the World. Guard the World's like a Brinks. Brinks, like the armored truck. So that is. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, I'm sure that's what it is. Maybe it could be local or something too, which is good. That's what I'm saying. Maybe Guard the World's local, and if you look for local people who does this shit, I could be wrong. You gotta look for each other. But it's your research. Secure currency solutions for a computer world. Look at this. Look at this. Bad Jews next to Jesus. Look at this crap. We've missed you, Columbus. Virtual and socially distant shows coming soon. And these are the first ones that are telling you. Bad Jews. Again, who formed the Jesuits? Bad Jews. Jesus hopped the train. Jesus hopped the A train. April 15th to 25th. Which means that means on, or excuse me, that wouldn't work. But 154, time 254, like light 254. Look at this crap. And then under here, Monty Python, Spam a lot, and then the Adams family, which I'm sure is all coded with this. See, Short North Stage. This is Jesuit run. Yeah, wow, look at this. Bad Jews next to Jesus. Hop the A train. I mean, unbelievable. It's streaming January 28th to February 14th. That's 1/4/2. When you round up 42, you get 142. Zionism 1/4 or Zionism 42. Jesuit 42. Yeah, what's going on in Ohio? I don't even know. I don't. Oh, I know, but I don't know. I know you're asking why is it like this? Why is it so late here? I don't know. I think I think again, in a state that equals 47, in a city that equals 47, with like the fucking Great Conjunction on their flag, the only flag that looks the way it does. And maybe it's just like their stomping ground for just absolute bullshittery. But then like you go to New York and you go to you see the same shit in other places. That's just the thing. Part of me really feels like it is confirmation bias when I see how coded this shit is. And maybe it's guys, I guarantee you in Atlanta it's probably it's just as coded, it's probably just as mockery. I mean, I can only assume. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like again, because these people know they can get away with it. They can get away with it. It's my battery. 28%. Yeah, I was gonna keep heading back. I at least want to get like out of downtown by the time my phone dies or it's still throttling. Because then get to like, I think if we can make it to the Gavel area, like we're fine. Because then the train's pretty much over. I'm pretty much home. Here's the flag of Ohio, flag of America. There's some copyright music playing in the background. I'm guessing, but I was talking. I think I was fine. I can't believe that shit. Jesus, bad Jews next to Jesus, and then whatever the A train. I have to code what that equals. That's what you guys are doing right now. The city you live in, Nathan's the city he lives in, 44, 55, 98, 145. A lot of the 99 rituals, yep. Wow, a lot of 99 rituals. Well, Ohio, all but the 99, the sun equals 9. So I had 16 as well. Catholic 145. You also have to kill sacrifice on the there. So. White Castle hiring $13 an hour to go serve people poisonous food. What if it makes you just like evil and satanic? Sure, you got maybe the cash and this is what people are able to do because like society, the government and everything fucked you up with, oh, you're in jail for this little thing, well, no job for you. And all you can do is work at White Castle. So maybe it's time to get to look at things like that way. I think maybe intent maybe has a lot of merit. Got a Babylon Long Island. There's even a train line for the Long Island Railroad called the Babylon Line. Oh my god. Again, New York, guys, New York is just filled with BS. It's a big 39 state, everything number 39. Guys, don't be surprised if it's even more encoded in fucking New York. Like, seriously. It's more BS. Don't be surprised. I mean, I'm sure I think it is. Especially like, I think it's a bigger state in landmass anyway, so just by default, there's probably more areas for them to do shit. I could be wrong with that though. But I thought New York's decently big. Like, not big, like Texas or anything, but like, at least compared to all the other states that's around, it's big. That, Maine, are the biggest states over there. Pennsylvania, fine. You can count Pennsylvania, they're part of New England, no. What the fuck is Pennsylvania? It's East Coast, but it's not on the coast. So what do you call Pennsylvania? Just Philadelphia, New World Order, Revelation territory. I don't even know. Sure, guys, I'm sure Philadelphia is just so much Key of David, Revelation rituals, to the point where your head will probably explode. I'm not kidding. One here is diapered up. These couple people are they fall for the agenda. They'll move themselves. Like, it's like I think I don't know. I'm just done talking about it, man. People can't see what's going on. They can't see what's going on. I'll just do an inventory and shit. Fuck yeah, working hard. Local business owners doing their shit. Why don't you own the place? At least works there. Because you have to remember, every business that place gets is one last person at McDonald's. Sure, you can say everyone should be cooking at home, eating at home, which I do agree with that too, obviously. But if you must eat out, might as well eat local. Guys, it sounds like you guys are asking why it seems simple, but no, you guys don't understand. Like people will go to these Jesuit-run places because it's cheaper or something. Like they don't, like a lot of people don't care about supporting the local community. You don't care about spending a few extra dollars to get like even less food. Hey, you're sure there's things within reason, like the poke bowl. Like don't go, yeah, you don't have to go to the poke bowl spot if you don't want to. I mean, maybe they'll learn how to make like $9 snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like the supply and demand still should apply, and if the price is too high, your demand should dwindle, and then they should adjust the price accordingly, like any fair market. Because those poke bowl places are fucking expensive. I've only been there once years ago, and I'll never go back. And I've been like good financial situations here and there. I'm like, man, why? Because you can like make a fresh version of that shit for pretty cheaper. So it's like that's why you can't justify it. They can get like literally like wild caught fish, raw, fresh, wild caught fish, and a lot of it for prices like one of those bowls. So that's my opinion on it. Here's take this fucking 22%. Jesus, man. The thing is, I should just leave this alone. Like, look, watch. This thing will not be charging in less than a minute. If this thing's not charging by the next intersection up here, I'm just gonna take this thing off my phone. I feel like there's just no point even having this thing on. I'll just head home and let the battery run. Let's see. It's not charging it now. Oh, it's charging then. I'm gonna take guys a few years and guys to keep biking. I'm going to get the shot at stoplights. If I go so fast, this thing just falls. So you're nationwide, a bunch of Jesuits who say they're on your side when they're not. Think about what they have a motto that says nationwide's on your side. They're obviously not. I mean, why does that have to be your motto? Because it rhymes. It rhymes when most people, well, not most people, but who cares about that? I mean, I was fine with that, but yeah, sure, it sells more products, but it could have said anything. Actually, nationwide is on your side. It's on your side. BS. It's on your side. But then think about how they be on your side when they literally hire the actor Peyton Manning to come out and say, chicken parm and all this, selling all that shit in that commercial. He's always doing things for Nationwide, being funny, acting. selling you their. He's literally selling you their insurance. If the one of the goats, right? Like, of course you're gonna get Nationwide. Well, Peyton Manning's all for it. It's got to be good because that's how these slow fucking idiots fucking think. They see Peyton Manning, see Tom Brady, they say, "Oh, I must support this. It has to be good for me." Again, Nationwide, they understand how retarded the American idiots are. They understand how to sell products for a buck of shit. No one's on our side exactly, man. It's like, you guys, that's what you guys form a community. And slash be able to be self-sufficient. Because even if these deceived people who think they're on your side, even if they want to be, they won't be because they fall for the agenda too much. That's the whole problem. Oh my goodness. I know I'm definitely gonna work some more muscles this year. Like sitting down biking, that shit's even harder. It's on this type of bike how it's laid out. So whatever muscles those are. It's not the best for my back, but I need to try to compromise. That's why I don't go, super far and long and all that. 18%. I mean, we're just gonna make it out of downtown. For me, that's kind of that good thing. There's even the gavels down there. We saw it yesterday. No point even going out to wait for that. We get Gavel 47, Ohio 47. We've seen that twice already. Like I'll repeat some things. That's why I repeat things every single day. So I keep it a little bit varied. I say that as I went down High Street. Okay, it's a new set of people. You see what the people here look like. Yeah, you gotta be nimble. They're probably talking shit. I don't care, dude. These people don't pay attention to anything. I don't care last if they see me or not. I'll see them and I'll dodge them. And that's what we've ever had. I don't have to be independent of these people to notice me. I mean, why would I? See? Like, I don't know if I got on the camera, like, it came out, took his mask off to get a pizza. It's like, dude, just don't wear that anymore. Guys, that's the trick. Think about it. If you order food, you don't have to wear it. Maybe even in Canada. Natalie, if you're watching anyone in Canada, try that shit. Try ordering food. Oh, it's protests. Today, I said they were gonna come and do this. This was before for something else. The Palestinians and people, the supporters, which it's nice, but it's not gonna do anything. It's unfortunate. I want to stay and look at more, but I'm fucking as fast as possible. But get more battery. Stay and talk to these people. I just come back tomorrow. Free Palestine. So these people these people will be here all week too. We can probably even come our first day tomorrow with full battery and talk about this thing. I'm sure we can do that on YouTube. Watch YouTube. Oh no, anti-Semitic. I don't care. I don't care. At least with medical misinformation. That's what I'm trying to not get. I don't care if they give me one for that. It's like I don't really fucking care. Just more reason to go on Twitch. These people just. It's just so sad because no one cares about this. As I said, no one cares about these people, man. Think about it, it's not. Huh. Well, if you didn't have the diaper on, nobody would understand what he's saying. But I feel like people care more about like all the other shit in the media because that's the problem. They're conditioned all the time. It's constantly brown people bomb, brown people bomb. We the people, yeah, protesting. Are we back in Mascovania? Uh, I think we just have, I think we just have a higher concentration of fucking cheap losers over here. Young, deceived kids, and these fucking dumb girls. Yeah, I think sometimes, because again, like, there's been sections where you go and no one's wearing one thing, like sections like this. And it's funny too because Mascovania really is in short north. Like, if you have to divide the city, like, more people up north, I would think, would be wearing masks. That's how it really was. But this is pathetic. For disappointing me. Southeast ain't representing, Southside is not representing at all. They're masked up like a bunch of fucking morons. CDC literally says they don't wear it anymore, they're still wearing it. Again, because they're conditioned, they're conditioned. And they told it's no big deal, might as well just do it. It's just mental retardation, there's another way to put it. I mean, sorry, why do you have like a greasy, unhealthy pizza in your hand? But then you're masked up like a fucking idiot. I mean, it's stupid. That's like, I mean, I guess how many people have passed with pizza in their hand with that? I mean, just today, this stream, like few, and all the streams, some people with his pizzas. Again, I like pizza, but I mean, come on, like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, why are you like, if you cared about your health that much to do something as pointless as that, why would you eat a pizza like that? I don't know. It just makes no sense to me. You gotta do it with something good. You know, you're in the right spot of the city. Right by the government building too. It's like a kind of common police courthouse. Israel has been committing war crimes, and the USA is quiet. Yep, exactly. Because the USA is Israel. The USA loves it all. They want to go on. I mean, Joe Biden said himself, we need Israel to survive. You see that Joe Biden says he's a Zionist? He says he's a Zionist. He said that America needs Israel to prosper. These are words that came out of this actor's mouth. And right now he's the president. So in the narrative, how do you think he feels as the actor character he's playing? He feels the same exact way. Joe Biden loves Israel. The thing is, like, that's just the thing. Like, everyone saying free Palestine is like, why not? Why can't we just go and take out the federal government, take out the Jesuits? Maybe we can actually free these people. But Joe Biden, hey Eric, what's just what you said earlier? You said, hey, I'll definitely do whatever I need to do, man. Like, I would like to do more to. I guess we're going in tomorrow. We're going to the State House tomorrow around this time. See, those guys. The thing is, I think, I don't know. It depends. I'll try to get there by like 4 or 5 because I think they were there. I didn't go that way or something. Wait, I did go that way. We did because I went all up High Street the whole time. Oh wait, unless I passed that part of High Street because I turned. Okay, that's okay though. It's a good ride. They'll be there tomorrow. But I just want some people there pass the car guys, just wake some people out, show them some gematria about all this. Those are the people that I gotta be talking to, because those are the people. Those are the people that at least will go home, take the card, and be like, oh, this person connected with me. He was, empathetic with what I'm going through, and he shared this card with me. Maybe I'll have to go with it at some time. And let's look at Zach's channel, and man, to see all the research, all the predictions. Well, not all, because we keep deleting them, but you know what I mean. There'll be more because they're every single day. They're literally every single day. That's why when people come and ask us he predicts things every single day. I think it's just more paying attention. I think that's what it is. Today's what, a 44-64 date, or at least a 64 date. I'm going to get today, so I'm dead at 86. It's almost like, again, guys, that's why I'm going for the people like that are standing around waiting for more information. That's what they want. I think they're essentially going there. I think deep down they want more information, and maybe that's what protesters want. They want more information. Because think about it, once you give enough information like we have, that's why we don't protest like that. Because we realize that protesting is useless. If we have enough information, we need to figure that out. So maybe they need more information. So I'll come to tomorrow and give them some because they're going to be there tomorrow. I'll see. I mean, I fucking hope they will. They were there yesterday. These people here, they'll go for weeks. So I'm sure they'll be there tomorrow. Not to mention, at that moment in time, they're up direct with whatever they're chanting. We gotta fight them when they're walking around, talking. I have to. I mean, our guys will probably because one was gonna ask me about a match at some point. I'll spill the beans away. No, it's an agenda. So I might get a strike, but it's worth it. I mean, I'm not gonna not talk to those people. Oh, 5%. I mean, it's like last thing, guys. We're almost at Thurman, so I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. So, guys, I'm saying goodbye. The 5% warning. So, peace out, y'all. I'm at the local canteen. About to stop here. But a good day. Really nice weather. Appreciate y'all. Anyone who's just still here in case. But I'm about to. No, it's not back. What? I'm saying goodbye. So what happens is that my phone, gets to 5%. It gets really dark. I have to turn up the brightness just to use it again. I can't even see. So whenever that happens, I just do a 5-minute, goodbye. So I'm at 5% now, 4%. So I'm gonna say goodbye. Yeah. So it's probably goodbye. So peace, Adamants, one end. Yeah, guys, subscribe to Adamants, one end. Subscribe to Asif Zaman. Really good decoders, good information. Really awesome people. Guy Sophia, you're here every day, and I really appreciate you. No pressure for anyone to be here every day, but those that are able to be here every day and show up, I appreciate you so much. Oh, no problem, Steve, for sure. I'm live. I'm about to go. I just want to say a proper goodbye. Yeah, awesome way to end it, exactly. So, guys, whenever my stream cuts out, that's kind of what's going to happen. It'll cut out. I turn up my brightness. Then I come here and say goodbye. Awesome. So, peace out, y'all. So, guys, ending this way. I'll see y'all later. Coco logo, the script is scared looking up. I gotta look at the new logo or something. Yeah, cheers, neighbor. Peace. Good seeing you. I'll see you guys in the next chat. Love you all. Peace out. Take care.